research on septic systems, because a normal septic system is, in my opinion, kind of retarded. I mean, they're good, they're better than they were, but it just seemed to me there could be. And what started my thinking on this is by earthships and how they separate the gray water from the black water, and that's awesome. But what I just stumbled on last night is freaking way better, in my opinion, way more awesome than that. And this is basically a home sewage treatment plant. Your own home sewage treatment plant. My own home sewage treatment plant for less money than a normal septic system would cost by a long shot. And the water that comes out is freaking treated big time. I mean, so less expensive, higher quality of treating the water. I was blown away. I mean, literally last night I stumbled on that, which I'm just like, wheels are turning how to, implement this where I am, because there's certain criteria, like where I am freezes. So to have a sewage treatment plant, I need to have it literally not freeze. So, and this guy that built his, that wasn't an issue for him where he lived. So like I have a little bit more engineering to pull this same thing off that this other guy has pulled off for 15 years. The plan was to do 2 septic systems. I was going to do a gray water septic system, so I was actually treating the gray water to a certain point before I was using it to water stuff, basically just to like try to lube the situation with the county and state a little more. But now that I found this, I'm going to do this one septic treatment system, and it's freaking simple. I mean, it's no big deal. It uses the exact same principles that they treat sewage currently, right? If I build this system out and then I use the runoff on it, the plan is to use it to grow my windbreaks trees, or like evergreens that are never, they're not food. I will just water that whole windbreak system, and that's basically what they call a leach field. So my leach field, I'll tie in with my windbreak. That's the plan. So then the other thing I stumbled on, which again, I've been doing a lot of contemplation about what am I doing with my garbage out here, right? Like I don't want to be releasing toxic fumes into the atmosphere. Let me change that. So, and I haven't even really gone down that whole rabbit hole yet of what kind of recapture, claim, burn off system, like furnace maybe, high temperatures, some way to incinerate the garbage, scrub the air. Okay, now that's just like something I'm not just thinking about. That's not even what I found, because there's multi levels of trash. You've got, and the trash, is like the compost style stuff, like all the peels and extra veg. I don't have a lot of food waste as a single person. I have peels, and that's about it. But I still think, like, what am I going to do with my food waste? And I stumbled across this biodigester. This thing's awesome. It makes methane gas, which is really what I was looking for in a septic system. I was looking like, boy, do they have any septic systems that are reclaiming the methane or harvesting the methane? And they do. It's this whole process where you can't use a lot of water, and you know, it's like basically like having an RV toilet in your house. So I'm trying to have like all the amenities, you know, sure, like, you know, efficient stuff, but not just, you know, not like composting toilets and RV toilets. No, like a regular toilet, just a high quality toilet with a good flow. It's not using, you know, like a double flush type things. Just having the amenities with zero BS to the earth, right? So if I got my own little sewage treatment plant, I got a biodigester, the only thing that I have contemplated gas for is cooking gas. I could literally eliminate my need for propane completely with this biodigester, because I'm just gonna go electric, right? I'm gonna have just a killer electric solar system with tons of battery. Iron Edison system is the system I'm looking at, and that's gonna give me a 30-year system, right? So I'll buy it, I'll have power for 30 years, probably longer, well maintained. So having the plan that I'm gonna have all this power as far as electricity is concerned, like, as much as I think rocket stoves are awesome way to heat stuff, there's really no wood out here. So that's kind of an inefficient way to heat. Burning wood when there's no wood that really grows anywhere close, not really a good idea in my opinion. I mean, I'd much rather have structures that are earth sheltered to a certain extent to take advantage of that. Probably not going to need like air conditioners or anything like that because of this underground air conditioning system that I'm going to install with pipes underground to cool the air and then convection to move it. Like Earthship stuff, you know, they got it figured out on a lot of that stuff, and I just got to adapt it a little bit for code and for not having 500 people for 6 months with sledgehammers and dirt. I want to be able to build things in a pretty quick fashion, and modular things like build out a bathroom shower structure, build out the kitchen great room structure, kitchen dining room great room structure, bedroom structure, and then join them with like covered paths that are like sunk down in a little bit so they stay a little warmer than they would if they were just like at ground level and not sheltered. So real unique kind of area. I've even thought about maybe doing like tunnels between certain, and then having walkways. So just basically there's like an underground hallway, not like a tunnel, but just an underground hallway to get maybe to a couple of these places without going outside, but having them all separated. Maybe. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Do what I want. Really depends on how much money I get from this invention. And there is a possibility that I get so much money from this invention that this project will take a totally different turn than it would without that kind of money, which is cool.